at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Washington. Miracle Man is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. To the inside. There's Garland. A rebound by Washington. Here's Philadelphia. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Miracle. Count it.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive, but this game still very much up in the air. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Washington. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Okoro. Down low. Here's Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
To the middle. Washington, that's good.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Mitchell outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Floats one. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistently not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Washington against Mobley. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. He kicks it to Okoro. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 76ers decide to take their first. The 76ers trailed by 6. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Washington out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Harris. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Maxey in at the two-guard spot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. 38 points for him last game against Boston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
So it's Philadelphia now. Passes to Miracle Man. And he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Okoro after the made shot from Miracle Man. Wagner against Washington. Sticks it out to Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got his second basket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. And this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He picked up 26 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Garland up and in down the lane. Garland's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Your IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
76ers.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Embiid, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Miracle Man.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Bounce pass from Garland. Now the pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it back. Goes back up. Wagner trying to get open. They recover it. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the 3. The 76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Garland. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Philadelphia.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the 5.
His
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And that's foul number 2.
Substitution on the court.
Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. The 76ers also with a sub. Ortma is checked in for P.J. Washington. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
It's tipped. Pass to Embiid. Mitchell against Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's tipped. Stolen by Garland. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Okoro dishes to Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
No question.
Substitution.
So it's the Cleveland Cavaliers
That's the
up
end
by
of the
a
first
dozen
half.
here at the end
With
of
the
the
score,
quarter. And their
your
ability to get
Cavaliers.
points in the
51, the 76ers. 39. Fans, your Cavaliers use this team. Fans, your Cavaliers
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. It's stolen by Harris. Maxey against Mobley. Miracle Man, good.
Assist goes to.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Boy, how about Washington and his production, but playing with a lot of heart, too. Working hard for every hoop.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Cleveland leading by 11.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him. He'll exploit it every chance he gets, but that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
For Philadelphia, they have been coming through at the charities. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. Wagner's checked in for the Cavaliers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Garland the pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Mobley. Wagner kicks to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Clock at 4. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Boy, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Miracle Man, no good. And So it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Passes it to Okoro. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Okoro. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trailed by 13. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Here's Garland. Here's Wagner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wagner's got 8 points.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Philadelphia's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Miracle Man is out there with Maxey. And it's Korkmaz at the three, the small forward. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Back to Garland. Wide open look. And the shot is long.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Embiid with the steal. Maxey with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
His fourth. Second team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. Washington's checked in for Korkmaz. Maxey hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Mitchell's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
To stop the run, Cleveland gets it back. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His second.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
For Cleveland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Embiid finds Washington. Here's Miracle Man. Shot clock at 5. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's blocked. They retain possession. And it goes down 2 points. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. And here is Allen. Pass to Okoro. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxey in the corner. To the paint. Embiid, the pass to Miracle Man. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Allen. Kicks it to Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 9. The pass to Miracle Man. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter, get in there and mix it up on the interior. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Miracle Man. Embiid finds Harris. A shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Garland has it in the corner.
2 minutes.
It's some arc, and the layup is up and in.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of effort that it takes down the stretch, going all out for that clutch bucket.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside position. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Here's Miracle Man, defended by Allen. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jaron Allen.
And most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Garland, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Miracle Man, the pass to Washington. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Allen kicks to Garland. Got a piece of it. Washington against Mobley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
He throw good, Mobley.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
To the middle, and stolen by Mobley.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. I hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. We'll make a few big plays. We're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Let's give it up.
They're behind by 6. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
A 3 from Garland. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game. Okoro passes to Garland. From outside, off the mark. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.